Hello, fellow fish reefers. It is September, the water's warm, and the fish are out. We're coming up on lobster season, and the temperature is the same from top to bottom, so there's no thermocline, and that's when the lobsters come in and do their mating dance, and they bury up on their eggs, and they let their eggs go, and they fertilize them, and then they molt their shells, and then they go out into deep water. The sea caves have attracted adult calico and sand bass, making it a bona fide sport fishing spot. And there's giant kelp and laminaria and plenty of lobster. There's 4 to 6 in every sea cave, ranging up to 4 pounds. Last year, they were all mostly undersized. They were short. So the older the reef, the larger the lobster it appears. Here's a good-sized male just cruising around, and they're even brave. They're standing right at the entrances of the sea caves. As you can see, every sea cave is full with Macrocystis pyrophora, a giant kelp to the surface, as it has been for the past 12 months. And it's withstood huge swell events. That's a holdfast, and it's over a meter or 3 feet in diameter, so it can withstand large wintertime swells and allow that kelp plant to live its full life cycle of about 7 years. And in that 7 years, it is the center of the marine ecosystem, creating food and shelter and breeding ground, and even protecting coastal real estate from erosion because it slows down the longshore current. There's a little cabezon hiding between the kelp. And this is a painted greenling, Oxylebus pictus. That's about as big as they get. Panulurus interruptus, the California spiny lobster, goes all the way down into Baja, and combined it supports about a $50 million a year commercial fishery and a very important sport fishery. I personally have been diving lobsters since I was 8 years old, so quite a while. There's a beautiful shot of the kelp going to the surface, and a nice little cabezon hanging out near its egg clutch, seeming to protect it, and a lobster going for a walk right on top of the sea cave. This one's cool. They're vying for position. One seems to be protecting the other. And those are little shiner perch and the halibut that lie in ambush around the edges of the sea caves. They gobble those up. The white sea bass come and eat them. We saw a 120-pound giant black sea bass here last time that had made the reef its temporary home during mating season. It appeared, and it came right up to us. Big, beautiful fish with purple hues and black dots on its back. The sea caves have not sunk in or sanded in over 18 months on the seafloor, and they continue to mature and grow. And over time, you'll start to see things like male sheephead come in here, and Garibaldi, and different indicator fish like blacksmith and half moon. And those fish come as the reef are more mature, and there's more what you call sessile invertebrates, things like mussels and scallops for those fish to eat. If you'll notice, there's no purple sea urchin barrens, which have been a problem gobbling up the kelp on the north coast in the last decade. And it's because, in my opinion, because the purple sea urchins don't like to form big giant barrens across open sand. So we punctuate the reef with sand channels to help attenuate the purple sea urchin barrens. We can and we will rebuild our lost historic kelp forest starting right here in Goleta. This is a beautiful kelp fish, or kelp greenling. We call it a Hexagrammus decagrammus. It's a rhyming Latin name. And until next time, fish reefers, thank you for helping ocean life thrive.